Center for Division II Sweet 16 MIAA playoff action, as today the 8-seeded 17-4 Hopkinton Hillers take on the 24th-seeded 13-7-1 Westwood Wolverines. Both teams trying to win a trip to the Elite Eight. Tom Nappy on the call, John Ritz on camera, and it should be a great battle here today. Two opponents that are very familiar with each other, TBL large rivals. They have met twice this season, and the Hopkinton Hillers took victories in both games. And the Hillers look to do the same today, or will it be the third time is a charm for the Westwood Wolverines? We shall see. It should be a great battle out there. Here today, the winner of this game advances to the Elite Eight to take on the winner of Norwood and first-seeded Tewksbury, as we are just about ready for the starting lineups and to get things going. Let's send it down to the ice.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's MIA Division II playoff game between the visiting Westwood Wolverines and your Hopkinton Hillers. Starting tonight for the Wolverines, at defense, number 2, Ryan Pizzuto. Also at defense, number 4, Cole Augusta. At left wing, number 12, Danny Sullivan. At right wing, number 25, Ben Good. At center, number 23, Thomas Hamilton. And in goal, number 31, John Quinn. The Wolverines are coached by Coach Seaver. And tonight's starting lineup for your Hopkinton Hillers. At defense, number 16, Parker Wood. Also at defense, number 6, Captain Drew Morris. At left wing, number 19, Wyatt Tosca. At right wing, number 22, Captain Joe Cross. At center, number 9, Ryan Tyler. And in goal, number 1, Jack Lennon. The Hillers are coached by Scott Hayes and assistant Steve Moonier. Now please stand up and move your hats for playing at the national anthem.
And we are just about ready for the opening face-off in this Sweet 16 matchup between the 8th-seeded Hopkinton Hillers and the 24th-seeded Westwood Wolverines. A TVL large matchup in the Division II state playoffs. And the TVL, they have been very good overall in the postseason. A lot of the TVL teams advancing on to this round. And, of course, the Hillers hoping to make it a lot further than tonight. On the bottom of the bracket, you got Walpole and Auburn. And Salt Lake advanced to the Elite Eight as they defeated Gloucester 5-4. Then on the other side, Duxbury over Boston Latin 7-0. They move on to take on Wakefield Memorial, who took down Algonquin. And Canton and Newburyport moving on as we are just about ready for the opening face-off. In the center circle is Ryan Title for the Hillers. And we are underway as Title wins the opening face-off. The Hopkinton Hillers working left to right across your screen here in this first period. Hillers fresh off a 9-0 win against North Attleboro in the first round. There's a shot. Great save by Lang as approaching was Ben Levering. Now along the far side, sending it up the ice, Cole Gusty. And out of play it goes. So Westwood with the early pressure. Well, it's something that's going to help this Westwood Wolverines team is the fact that you have seen this Hillers team already twice this season. Off the face-off. Morse with it. Over to Carrazza along the near side. And we get a pretty good battle along the near side with a couple players from both teams. Carrazza comes away with it. Over to Ian Tosca. Ian Tosca sends it into the glass behind the net. Pizzuto with it for Westwood. Pizzuto trying to put it into Hiller territory. A little contact there delivered by Manser, who will take it around. Manser leaves it for Mara. And Mara ran into some trouble along the far side. Now getting in there. That is Zolotarov who sends it up. Mara takes a hit into the boards as he tries to track it down to the corner. Mara matched up with Gusty. And now there's a shot, and it is going to be wrapped up. Pavitt Mara from the left circle. And that is a good save there by John Quinn. Your goaltending matchup, Jack Lang, senior for the Hopkinton Hillers up against John Quinn, a sophomore for the Westwood Wolverines. Sent along the boards by Dumais. Approaching for Westwood, Sullivan into Hiller territory just to the left of the net. Picked up in the corner by Manser. Now sent over by Scardino. Here comes Cam McPherson. McPherson sending it into the slot, and Scardino was trying to pop it in, and it's a great save there by John Quinn. Good setup by McPherson. We get a face-off at 13:17 left to go in the first period. We're in rink 7 of the New England Sports Center. My first time in this rink. Pretty nice rink they got here, and they got a scoreboard with all working numbers, which is great to see. There's Morse with it in the neutral zone. Looking to send it to DeRocher, got by him, now sent to the corner by Purpura. Up behind the net it goes, sent up the near side boards over to Vanderwright. Pizzuto is trying to approach and getting in the way, Iarici. Iarici to the net, backhander, and it's turned away. 3-1 shooting wise in favor of the Hillers so far. Sent up to the corner by Vanderwright. Up along the end boards now. Morris sends it along the far side. Iarici pops it towards the blue line. Now approaching for Westwood Levering. Puts that one wide. It was knocked out of there by Purpura. There's a shot, and it is off the glove of Lang and in. Ryan Pizzuto. Well, that was just a mishandle there by Lang, a rare mishandle, and Westwood strikes first at 12:15 left to go in the first period. Title up against Levering. Carrazza. Putting on the moves, approaching, shot! Oh! Ties it right up! Joe Carrazza! He said, well, you got a goal that you probably should have had. I'm going to strike back and make this game even again. Putting on the moves and popping it in. A 1-1 game. Ryan Title up against Brett Hobson. Title sends it over to the far side. Zolotarev along the boards. Gets it over to Manser. Manser looking for Carrazza. Carrazza looking for a break. Sends it to the Ian Tosca, and it's poked away by the keeper, Quinn. Jammed up now along the end boards. Coming out with it is Title. Manser puts it towards the net. And that is a save by John Quinn. Dylan Manser was looking to sneak it in stick side. And he has had he's had a few of those great long distance goals this season. Off the face-off, sent back by McPherson. Mara puts it toward the net. Loose puck, and it's sent away. The defenseman able to get in there. Big hit delivered along the near side by Scardino. The Hillers looking to amp up the pressure. Quinn trying to come away with it. Zolotarev sends it across. Manser. Mara. Look out. Pavitt Mara driving up the ice. Rister, glove save. Well, the Hillers didn't like Westwood striking first, and they are looking to put it to the Wolverines. 11-12 left to go in the first period. Already a whole lot of action in this one. McPherson off the face-off. Handled by Sullivan. Sent up the near side as we will do it again at 11:07. McPherson up against Sean Blomquist. Correction, it's Ben Levering. Sent back by Levering. Pizzuto. Along the near side. That's sent up by Sullivan. And a nice move here. Shot. And that is a save by Lang. It was quite a breakaway by Ben Levering, but a great save by Jack Lang. I don't even think he saw where the puck went. Well, both of these teams have breakaway potential. A lot of speed out there on both sides. Along the near side. Sent over by Hayward. Flicked up the ice by McPherson. Into the Hillers zone it goes. Morris pops it off the boards. McPherson to Mara. Mara looking to drive in. Sends it between two defenders and Scardino puts it in! What a pass by Mara! Able to just sneak it to Scardino between two defenders. And the Hillers make it 2-1. It comes at 10:25 left to go. Declan DeRocher up against Sean Blomquist. Well, I'm starting to get the feeling this may be a high-scoring game. Along the far side, Blomquist trying to get to it, sent away by Zolotarev. Now jammed up along the corner. It comes out. Zolotarev gets the stick on it. Now turning it towards the net with the shot is Blomqvist, and wrapped up by Lang.
Hey, 7, it's okay, buddy. Don't freak out.
This faceoff comes at 10:04 left to go in the first period. DeRocher up against Blomqvist. Ritchie will take over in the faceoff. Along the boards it goes, over to the far side. Zolotarev sends it up. Trying to sneak through Irichie. Irichie, nice pass to DeRocher, got away from him. Along the corner now, Purpura trying to dig it out. And it's flicked up the ice by Westwood. Zolotarev backhands it along the boards. Zolotarev over to Manser. Manser approaching. He'll take it around, sends it out, no one there. And now from the high slot, off the glove, loose puck. Good shot by Parker Wynn. He nearly had a similar goal to what happened with the first score of the game by Westwood, as it went off the goalie's glove. Along the far side it goes, and we'll have an icing. We get a face-off at 9:04 left to go in the first period. Along the boards it goes. Jammed up along the far side. Carrazza trying to dig it out along with Max O'Brien. And there's a shot turned away by Title. O'Brien trying to work it up the ice. Morris gets in the way. Sent to the near side by Pizzuto. Pass up by Wynn. Title sends it across. Off the boards, Dan Sullivan trying to work it up the ice. He'll take a hit. Now Title getting in there. Carrazza, shot just wide. Back to the neutral zone we go. Swing and a miss by Wynn. He'll pop it off the boards. Jammed up now along the near side. Wynn sends it across over to Morse. Morse flicks it into Westwood territory. Along the boards, Thomas Hamilton sends it over. Now trying to approach. Dan Sullivan, shot, turned away, out in front. Mara able to get a stick on it. Nice job there by Manser clearing the danger zone. Westwood looking to approach once again. With it is Scardino. Off the boards he goes to Manser. And Manser, a collision with Paul Dyson. Along the far side, flicked across. And we're going to have a call here. Looks like a tripping call against the Hillers. That's going to send Dylan Manser to the box for 2 minutes. Westwood will be on the power play. First power play opportunity of the game for either team. Purpura matched up against Levering. Rusty along the near side, and now trying to approach Levering. Along the end boards it goes, jammed up. Zolotarev will flick it up the ice. Racing to get to it is Resnick. Resnick pops it out. Still battling for it. Comes around, backhander, turned away. Some smooth moves there by Resnick. Sullivan with it, coming up the far side. Gets around a number of Hillers and puts it in. Well, Dan Sullivan showing off the moves. Able to work it by a number of Hillers. Get right to the net. It pops it in, taking advantage of the power play opportunity. We have ourselves a 2-2 game. And this one, as you would expect, in the Sweet 16, going to be a battle. Abbott Mara up against Brett Hobson. The official spacing everyone out properly. Sent over by Wynn. Big hit delivered along the far side. That's going to draw a call. Well, Westwood had a power play opportunity. Now the Hillers are going to have one. That'll send Paul Dice into the box. Hillers with the man advantage, hoping to take back the lead. Along the far side, Manser sends it over to Mara. Mara shot turned away, and McPherson on the secondary turned away. Manser taking it up the near side, over to the corner. Mara puts on a move, sends it to Carrazza. Carrazza to the net, turned away. Mara shot, and it's wrapped up by John Quinn. Good pressure by the Hillers. 1:34 left to go on the face-off. 6:09 left in the period. Along the near side it goes. Mara looking to send it back, handled by Manser. Back and forth along the boards. Mara gets in there as they're trying to get it away from Levering. Manser with it. Feeds it to Carrazza. Carrazza approaching, looking to put on a move there. Well, Dumais saw that move coming. Manser back to Carrazza. Carrazza in the high slot. Sends it into traffic, and it's wrapped up by Quinn. Off to face off. McPherson back to Manser. Over to Mara. Manser. Shot and sent just a bit high. Jammed up behind the net now, and the net came dislodged. We'll get a face off at 5:07 left to go in the period. 33 seconds left on the Hiller power play. Title up against Brett Hobson. Morse sends it over. Zolotarev. Off the inboards he goes. Swing and a miss there by Parker Wynn as it's sent around by Morse. And Westwood trying to escape with it. Title gets out in front. Over to Morse. In the Hiller territory as the power play About to expire, 5 seconds left.
Hey, Jimmy.
Sent to the corner by Gusty. Morse taking it down. Sends it across over to Title. Title leaves it for Ian Tosca. Shot turned away. A secondary shot by Ian Tosca turned away. Zolotarev looking to send it into the slot. Handled by Blomqvist. Blomqvist taking a hit from Ian Tosca coming up the near side. Popped off the boards by Manser. It gets loose into the neutral zone. Pizzuto looking to turn it up ice. Just under 4 minutes left to go in the period. The Hillers unable to take advantage of a power play opportunity. Along the near side. Purpura. And it's sent up by Horgan. Or correction, that was Hayward. Hayward along the corner, sends it over. Up the ice goes Manser. To the net, turned away by Lang. Hayward with it. He'll fling it off the ceiling, and that'll force a face-off. A 2-2 game, 3:19 left to go in the first period. It's been a great battle as expected. Both teams have had some good momentum shifts. Mara up against Levering. Top of the circle, that shot deflected off of Mara. Along the corner, and there's a shot by Hamilton, and it's wrapped up by Lang. A good save there.
Hey, Sully.
Mara up against Levering. Along the corner it goes. Wynn sends it to Mara. Back to Wynn now. Wynn sends it up, looking for Scardino. And McPherson flings it across to the far side. Along the near side, Dumais. Along the boards. There's a shot turned away. Coming up the far side, Hamilton, shot. Turned away by Lang. I'd say this first period we've pretty much had equal pressure amongst these two teams. Putting it wide is Dyson. Sent over by Wynn to the corner. Morse pokes it down to McPherson. Mara, can he get a breakaway? Coming up the far side. To the net, just a little high. Sent up by Manser. The Hillers in the midst of a change. Just under 2 minutes left to go in the period. Pizzuto looking to send it up. Manser gets in the way. And Tosca leaves it for Zolotarev. Manser looking to approach. Runs into a number of Wolverines there. Taken by Pizzuto. Pizzuto bringing it up the far side and meets up with Zolotarev. And now in a bit of a jam along the corner. Hillers come away with it. Zolotarev over to Carrazza. Carrazza approaching to the net. Shot turned away. Good save there by Quinn. Jammed up in the corner now, and what are we going to have here? We're going to have a trip. It'll be against Westwood. Hillers going to have their second power play opportunity of the game. That sends Brett Hobson to the box. Raza up against Hamilton. Maris sends it across to Manser. Up into the Hillers end it goes. Lang leaves it for Manser.
Hey, left.
And stolen away. Mara delivers a hit. Possibly a goal-saving hit on Ben Levering. Carrazza takes a shot and puts it in! Wow! Right by Quinn! Bringing the heat. That score comes at 43 seconds left to go in the first period, and the Hillers back on top, 3-2. Title is on the face-off against Hobson as along the near side, Pizzuto sends it across. Morse sending it back into Westwood territory. Pizzuto sends it over. Along the near side. How about Joe Carrazza? Already 2 goals today. He has come ready to play today, no doubt. And Title taking it up. He's diverted. As Pizzuto got in there. And that'll do it. What an exciting first period. 5 goals overall, 3 of which belong to the Hillers. And after 1 period of play, it's the Hopkinton Hillers 3, the Westwood Wolverines 2. Joe Carrazza on the season has 15 goals and adds 2 more to have 17 overall. An action-packed first period in this TVL Large-themed Sweet 16 matchup. 3-2, Hillers lead at the break. You are tuned in to the Division II MIAA playoffs on HCAM. Welcome back into the New England Sports Center as we are just about ready for the second period of this Division II Sweet 16 matchup. It is a 3-2 Hillers lead. It was a good back and forth first period. Ryan Pizzuto scored the first goal of the game for Westwood a little less than 3 minutes in. Then it was Joe Carrazza 9 seconds after Pizzuto netted the first goal. Carrazza struck. And then you had Joe Scardino at 10:25 left to go, assisted by Pavitt Mara to make it a 2-1 game. And then Westwood would strike back. Dan Sullivan came up with a goal to make it 2-2 on a power play opportunity. And then Joe Carrazza took advantage of a power play opportunity at 43 seconds left to go in the period with a just absolutely blazing shot to put the Hillers back on top. As we are ready for the second period, Tom Nappy happy to be with you on the call. John Ritz on camera. Hillers working right to left across your screen. Title in on the face-off as that's sent up by Pizzuto. And we'll have an icing right off the bat. Over to Westwood territory we go. Title up against Ben Levering. Handled by Pizzuto. So he gets tied up with Title. Able to come out and fling it up the far side. As that is dropped by Wynn, sent into Westwood territory. Dusty with it. Along the boards, flung into Hiller territory, and we'll have an icing. This face-off comes at 14:31 left to go in this second period. Having Mara up against Brett Hobson. Yeah, getting some warnings here. Hobson gets kicked out of the face-off. Along the end board, Scardino. Along the corner, sends it to the blue line. Zolotarev deflects it off a defender. Manser backtracks and sends it to Zolotarev. Zolotarev flings it off the boards. Along the corner, that's Dumais. Dumais up to Hobson. Now into Hiller territory. We'll get an icing. Hobson up against McPherson. Sent over by Hobson along the far side. Scardino trying to dig it out. Mara getting in there. Along the corner. Zolotarev puts it in! Wow! I think Scardino might have got a piece of it. But Zolotarev put it towards the net. And it looks like Scardino may have popped it in. It did indeed go off of Scardino's stick, and the Hillers lead it 4-2. Well, sometimes that'll work. Just put it towards the net, see what happens. Maybe you get a nice deflection, and the Hillers get a beauty of a deflection there. And they're now up by 2 goals. Largest lead of the game up to this point. Declan DeRocher up against Sean Blomqvist. Mara. Zolotarev sends it up and around. Along the far side. Manser able to knock it back. Purpura trying to dig it out. He gets tied up with a couple Wolverines. Sent over by Vanderwright. Here's Resnick, and that's deflected off a defender. And now Zolotarev puts it to the net, and it's wrapped up by Quinn. Well, I think that's going to be a theme for the Hillers throughout the rest of this game. Get that puck in front of that net. Title up against Levering. Along the corner, jammed up between Title and Pizzuto, and it comes out. Here comes Westwood. Taking it up, Hamilton to the net, it's wide. Oh, we got a late hit.
You can't do that.
We're going to have a penalty here, I believe. Let's see. If there was hits from both teams, then that's going to be against the Hillers. Looks like there was an initial hit. They're going to send Ryan Title to the box for 2 minutes. Westwood on the power play. Mara up against Levering. To the Westwood net, set aside by Quinn. Pass up over to Sullivan. Sullivan driving down, runs into traffic. Shot turned away by Lang. That shot from Levering. Along the far side, Gusty. Back to the neutral zone he goes. Pizzuto. Able to find his target, O'Brien. And now turned away by Lang as Levering was approaching. Pass up over to Gusty. And now out in front, and it is deflected out of play. Good pressure from Westwood as the net came dislodged. You get a face-off at 12:06 left to go in the period, 1:17 left on the Westwood power play. Jammed up and it escapes. Purpura flings it up to the net. And stolen by Resnick. Resnick showing off the wheels. Along the near side, over to Purpura, back to Zolotara. Hiller's going to play a little keep away. Manser gets it into Westwood territory. That'll burn some good time off the power play. Hamilton with it. Up to Dumais, he goes. And there's a shot off the glove of Lang. That was from Brett Hobson. He ends up wrapping it up. Well, the Wolverines, they have been very good at creating pressure during power play opportunities, no doubt. The Hillers have also taken advantage of a power play opportunity late in that first period. Sent wide by Pizzuto. Hillers certainly happy to have that 2-goal cushion right about now. Zolotara sends it up as it gets by a couple Wolverines. Pizzuto trying to escape with it. Getting in there is Sullivan. Sullivan has some wheels. Bring it towards the net, looking for the backhander. A bit of a misfire there. Net came out a little bit. Mira up against Levering. And that's flung to the corner. And whoa, towards us. Had a play. I thought John was going to get a souvenir there. Get a face-off at 10:40 left to go in the period. The Hillers have successfully killed off the power play. Hobson punches it up the near side. McPherson trying to unleash it. Mira up against Dumais. Along the corner, Dumais sends it along the far side. Scardino has it tied up in the corner. Back to McPherson. Hayward pops it off the boards. Along the near side corner. Scardino trying to dig it out. Back and forth we go along the boards. Coming away with it is Quinn. Someone lost a stick into Hiller territory, and we'll get an icing. His faceoff comes at 9:51 left to go here in the second period. DeRocher up against Blomqvist. Purpura sends it back. Hayward into traffic. Ooh, all kinds of tripping up going on. Resnick into the corner. Jammed up now in the corner as DeRocher trying to send it to the net. Morse puts it just to the left of the net. DeRocher along the far side. Over to Hayward. Deflected off of Resnick. Into the end boards it goes. Purpura looking to send it across. Gets it back as it deflects off of Van der Reit. Big collision along the far side. Here comes Malloy. Malloy putting on the move. Shot. And it's going to be put in. Tim Malloy, the sophomore, with some good moves, makes it a 4-3 game. The goal comes at 9:07 left to go in the second period. We have an absolute battle here in the Division II Sweet 16. Title up against Levering. With it is Dietremont. Zolotarov sends it up. Here comes Title. Iantoska getting in there. Title to the net. Deflected out. Sent up by Dietremont. Now trying to approach Hamilton. With it is Sullivan. Sullivan to the net. Deflected. To the end boards it goes. Over to the far side corner as Manser took a hit. Title racing up the ice. Leaves it for Iantoska. Iantoska looking to put it into traffic. Zolotarov to the net, and it is wrapped up by Quinn. There's some good pressure by that line for the Hillers as they'll switch it up. McPherson up against Hobson. That is deflected and out of play. McPherson on the face-off for the Hillers. Up against Hobson. Mara to the net, and that was off the glove of Quinn. Along the far side, Mara. Over to Morse. We've hit the 8-minute mark. Hobson crossed a little prematurely, an offsides call. McPherson up against Quinn. Sent over to Mara. And he'll put that around. Squirts out into the neutral zone off the boards. That was Wynn. Along the far side, Hobson. We're right on top of the action here at rink 7, as you could probably tell. Along the near side, Morse sends it over. McPherson gets a piece of it. Blomquist looking to bring it around. He meets up with Scardino. McPherson with it now. To the net, turned away. Out in front, Scardino trying to stuff it in. And it's wrapped up. Quinn able to trap it just under his right leg pad. This faceoff comes at 7:07 left to go here in the second period. A 1-1 period, a 4-3 Hiller lead. Along the corner, and that's sent out in front by Title. Here comes Westwood. Hamilton over to the far side, meets up with Manser. Title with it. Try to move it up the ice. Into the neutral zone, Cole Gusty sends it up. Manser's there. Crosses Zolotarov. Nice feed to Carrazza. Carrazza racing in. Shot turned away. Back and forth along their side. Sent down by Levering. Westwood looking to approach. Zolotarev got in the way. Levering with a shot, and that's turned away. Pass over by Gusty into traffic there. And some good goaltending by Jack Lang. Now trying to force it back in. Pizzuto. Stolen away. Along the near side, Title. He'll put it up and around. Ian Tosca. And that shot deflected out of play off the ceiling. We get a face-off at 5:39 left in the second period. Declan DeRocher up against Brett Hobson. Rocher sends it back. Morse. Purpura flings it into Westwood territory. Along the end boards it goes. DeRocher. Out in front, and Iarici, that shot deflected. Secondary shot turned away. Iarici still out in front, puts it wide. And the net came out.
Hey, Diddy.
Good pressure by the Hillers. They're looking to get that 2-goal lead back. .5:19 left to go in the period. McPherson up against Blomquist. Dumais sends it along. Now back to the near side. Taking it up the ice, Dyson. He moves it up. Here comes Vanderwright. He gets tied up with Wynn. Along the end boards now, Mara. Sends it up. McPherson racing in. And he runs into traffic. Mara off the post! Wynn towards the net. Deflected out in front as they're still trying to stuff it in. Scardino gets in there, and taking it away is Dumais. Now jammed up along the end boards. Yeah, big hit delivered. And some extracurricular activity. Oh, Mara nearly had that. Right off the post he went, and then you had a number of Hillers in front of the net just trying to stuff it in. And it was just pure chaos.
Nice hit, 4. You be real proud, buddy.
It looks like Mara heading to the box for 2 minutes. We got him with an illegal hit. Well, Westwood on another power play opportunity.
Don't let up any shots, all right? Come on.
Three officials used for these playoff games. It'll be Resnick up against Levering. Along the near side, sent to the net, turned away, and now it'll be covered up by Lang. Good shot by Ryan Pizzuto. And that is flung up the ice by Manser. Good send-off there. Purpura. Oh, that was into the Hiller bench. That a play. Purpura up against Levering. With it is Pizzuto. To the near side, Augusti. Now here comes Pizzuto. Purpura trying to take it away. He's tied up. Squirts out to the neutral zone. Gusty working against Resnick. Over to Pizzuto. Taking it down. Purpura gets the stick in there. Jammed up now along the near side, and coming away with it is Manser. Will send it up. Along the near side he goes. Less than a minute left to go on the power play. That was off the skate of Scardino. Levering with it. Into the neutral zone. Swipe to the far side boards by Manser. He takes a hit. 30 seconds left on the power play for Westwood. Title trying to get it out of the jam, or perhaps jam it up against those boards. Burn off that power play time. Some back and forth along the near side corner. And that was a great job by Title burning off the power play. Now he takes it around, shot, and it's wrapped up. The Title had it pinned against the boards for quite a while. And I do have a bit of an obstructed view along the near side corner, unless I want my neck in the middle of the camera, but we're doing our best. A lot of people here at today's game from both schools, Westwood and Hopkinton. McPherson. Scardino in the slot. That's deflected up. Over to Mara. Mara's diverted. The Hillers have successfully killed off the power play. That was a great PK by the Hillers. Sent wide by Wynn. Mara sends it out. McPherson. Along the near side now. Morse swipes it away from Hamilton. Jammed up along the corner. That is sent up by Wynn. Scardino looking for McPherson. Mara coming up the ice as well. McPherson over to Wynn. Into Westwood territory. With it is Dumais. Manser to Zolotarev. Popped off the boards. Approaching a minute left to go in the second period. Ian Tosca trying to work it up the ice, and I think we have an offsides here. .106 left in the period. It's been a good back and forth battle. Both teams with one goal apiece in the frame. Title up against Levering. Zolotarev off the boards. With it now, Sullivan. Racing in, shot turned away by Lang. Manser sends it up, and it gets by Pizzuto. Carrazza trying to race in. Title takes a swipe at it. Carrazza along the near side, and he lost it. Out in front, Carrazza. And he's diverted, and good defensive job there by Gusty. And now a shot, and it is going to be wrapped up by Quinn. What a save. As Ian Tosca got in there. Great pressure by the Hillers. I'll tell you what, John Quinn has had a number of good saves for Westwood. Hillers had some moments of relentless pressure in this period, but Westwood has held strong. Along the far side, taking a big hit is Quinn. And now some extracurricular activity, and I think we're going to have a call here. It'll be against Scardino, and this is what you don't want to do if you're the Hillers. Keep giving Westwood power play opportunities. There's stick too high there on that hit. Purpura up against Levering. Resnick. Along the near side, it's Levering. And that'll do it for the second period. Both teams score 1 goal apiece. A 4-3 Hillers lead as we head into the third period, but Westwood will have 1:48 remaining on a power play opportunity to start the third period. Certainly not what you want if you're the Hillers, and they'll certainly have to avoid those, giving Westwood those power play opportunities. But after 2 periods of play, it is Hopkinton 4, Westwood 3. You are tuned in to the Division II State Tournament on HCAM. Welcome back into the New England Sports Center as we are just about ready for the third period of this battle between the Hopkinton Hillers and the Westwood Wolverines. The winner of this game advances on in the Elite Eight to take on the winner of Norwood and Tewksbury. That game got about a 3:40 start over in Tewksbury. Tom Nappy on the call, John Ritz on camera. Hillers working left to right across your screen for this third period. Westwood on the power play to start off the period. 1:35 remaining on that power play. That is a rocket by Zolotarev to send it into Westwood territory. Jammed up along the corner. Wolverines trying to move it up the ice. Here comes Dan Sullivan. Jammed up along the corner. All kinds of traffic as Manser got in there. And it's deflected out of play. We get a face-off at 1:09 remaining on the power play. 39 seconds into the period. Mira up against Levering. It escapes out into Westwood territory. Here comes Vanderrijk. Now approaching Sullivan. Mira able to fling it away. Pass up by Pizzuto. And rocket up the ice by Manser. Pizzuto is trying to grab it. And we're going to get a high stick call. We have face-off in Westwood territory. Hillers need to get one off. Still 31 seconds on the power play. They do. Carrazza got kicked out of the face-off. Mara now in there. Up against Quinn. Answer popping it off the boards. Now here comes Jake Quinn for Westwood. Back to the blue line over to DeMay. And that is just wide of the net. That was by Dyson. And it's sent off. 5 seconds on the power play. That should be enough to burn it. And it will be. Back at even strength. And Ian Tosca gonna get in there. Sends it to Title, and Title pops it in! A beauty of a feed by Wyatt Ian Tosca to Title. And Title makes it a 5-3 game. Well, that puts the momentum in Hiller's favor. The score comes at 13:01 left to go in the third period. It was just so casual by Ian Tosca, just sneaking it in there, nice and slow. Title, perfect shot on net. Now pressure in Westwood's court, or on their side, I should say, as we'll have an offsides call here. Miller's switching things up. Mara up against Levering. Along the near side. Pass over by Levering. There's a shot turned away by Lang. It was delivered by Thomas Hamilton. Mara looking to drive up the ice. And he's tripped. Delayed call coming. The Hillers going to be on the power play. Ryan Pizzuto heading to the penalty box. Hillers with a huge opportunity here to take some control of this game. Carrazza up against Levering. Mara. Over to the far side corner he goes. He's going to bring it around. Over to Carrazza. Now Manser. Back to Carrazza to the net. Turned away. Manser. Back to Carrazza. Carrazza takes the shot, and it is going to be quite a save by John Quinn. Looked like he almost lost it for a moment. .138 remaining on the Hiller power play. Manser. Over to Mara. Shot turned away. I'll tell you, the goaltending of John Quinn has kept Westwood in this game. Mara across to Manser, and that's a little high. Along the far side. Mara along the neutral zone. Up to Carrazza. Nice pass to Manser. Manser looking to close in. He'll bring it around. Cross to Carrazza. Knocked away. Just under a minute remaining on the power play. Manser racing up, shot, and it's wrapped up by Quinn. We'll get a face-off at 11:01 left to go in the third period. 45 seconds left on the power play. Title up against Tim Malloy. Tosca sends it back. Wynn pops it off the boards. Title with it. Back to Wynn. Now to the near side. Zolotarev to Wynn on the one-timer. Turned away. Ian Tosca leaves it behind. Back to the near side now. Ian Tosca. Zolotarev. And Tosca trying to get it over to Wynn. Wynn takes a knock into the end boards. Morse. Back to Wynn. Morse. Over to Zolotarev, and that's just a little high. Power play has expired. And Title getting tripped up along with Dyson along the near side corner. Along the end boards. Oh, flung out a play by Parker Wynn. Look out, official. The Westwood bench it goes. We get a face-off at 9:54 left to go in the third period. Rocher up against Levering. Over to Hayward. To the net, and it's gloved up by Quinn. Rocher up against Calatoni. Hayward to Manser. Manser sends it wide. Ritchie knocks it down. Now escaping with it is Levering. Purpura puts it back to the neutral zone. Pizzuto. Over to the far side. Manser turns it up the ice. Ritchie leaves it for Hayward. Levering. Swiped into Hiller territory. Hayward up to Purpura. Rocher gets tied up along the near side with Pizzuto. Jammed up along the corner. Westwood escapes with it. Here comes Sullivan. Racing in, shot, and it's wide. And there's the secondary shot. Lane got a piece of it. Out in front, Ritchie gets it away. Hillers make a change. We get an icing call at 8:26 left to go in the third period. Hillers leading 5-3. Looking to advance on to the Elite Eight. Mira up against Quinn. Along the boards, Morse, McPherson. Popped off the boards there by Morse. McPherson leaves it for Scardino. Scardino takes a big hit. Mira trying to get in there and steal it. McPherson brings it around, and it's wrapped up by Quinn. We get a face-off at 7:56 left to go in the third period. Title up against Blomquist. Off the glass goes Dyson. Zolotarev sends it over to Manser. Back to Zolotarev now. Here comes Title. Knocked away from him. And good job by Ian Tosca getting out in front, but we might have a trip. Well, Daniel Sullivan broke loose with it. It looks like he's going to drop a Hiller penalty. Title will head to the penalty box for the next 2 minutes. Huge power play opportunity here for Westwood. They almost need to take advantage of this. With 7 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. Mira up against Levering. Zolotarev trying to knock it away. Mira sends it up the boards. At one point, Zolotarev was kicking at it with his skate. Manser getting in there. Pizzuto. Grazzo is looking to deliver a hit. Brings it around, and nice job getting in front of it by Manser. Along the corner now, and that's sent away. Good send away by the Hillers. Sullivan matched up with Carrazza. Carrazza pins him against the boards. Pizzuto taking it up, and a shot and a glove save by Lang. Minute 3 seconds left on the power play opportunity for Westwood. 6:33 left in the third period. Resnick up against Jake Quinn. Along the near side. Jammed up along the boards. Flinging it off the boards, Dyson. Resnick gets it out of the danger zone for the moment. Dyson puts it wide of the net. Hamilton trying to dig it out of the corner. Hamilton with a shot turned away. Morse pops it off the boards. Dyson puts it back to the corner. 20 seconds left on the power play. Dumais. There's Dyson. Sends it across. Purpura. Off the boards he goes. Power play has expired. Hillers kill off another one. Another great penalty kill by the Hillers. They've had a couple in this game. Resnick puts it into Westwood territory. We'll have an icing. 5:17 left to go in the third period. Hillers up 5-3. Pavitt Mera up against Sean Blomqvist. And there goes McPherson. McPherson out in front, Scardino, and he couldn't get the shot off. Manser. Zolotarev. Just under 5 minutes left to go in the period. Mera turns it back up ice. Jammed up along the corner now. Dan Sullivan with it. Looking to close in. Mera backhands it off the glass. Into the neutral zone. Dusty. Up to Pizzuto. Into Hiller territory, set aside by Lang. Zolotarev to Manser. Manser comes out with it. And there's McPherson, leaving it for Manser. Manser racing in to the net, and it was a great setup by Carrazza, but somehow Quinn comes up with the save. That was an unbelievable save there by John Quinn. And it keeps Westwood's hopes a little bit alive here at 4:01 left to go. Carrazza to the net! Oh, baby! Joe Carrazza does it again! He has a hat trick! Carrazza with another blazing shot puts it in. It makes it a 6-3 Hillers lead at 3:58 left to go in the third period.
Oh my God, Joe. You're my hero, Joe.
18 goals overall for Carrazza. Morris sends it up. Turned around by Dumais. Title by Ian Tosca. Hiller's gonna try to burn some clock now with that nice 3-goal cushion. Carrazza up to the blue line. Morris puts it towards the net as he takes a hit. Along the far side. Morse over to Wynn. Wynn sends it out. DeRocher just hopped into the game. Sends it across. Wynn takes a hit from Sullivan. Closing in, and good job by Manser defending in front of the net. As Sullivan sends it to the blue line. Now along the near side, that's put wide of the net by Dumais. Here's Purpura. Leaves it for DeRocher, and it's wide. Just under 2.5 minutes left to go in the third period. Hillers continuing to put pressure on. Hey, Ritchie turns it up. Hey, Ritchie getting in there again. DeRocher will wrap it around. Or send it to the corner, rather. Westwood running out of time. 2 minutes left. Here's Hamilton. Knocked away by Zolotarev. Manser. And that'll be deflected out of play. We'll get a face-off at 1:48. Left to go in the third period. And things are looking very good for the Hillers. Cam McPherson up against Sean Blomquist. Looks like we're going to get a timeout call. 1:48 left to go. Hillers 6, Westwood 3. You are tuned in to Sweet 16 MIAA Division II playoff action on HCAM. Here we go, 1:48 left to go off the timeout. Hillers looking to move on to the Elite Eight. Mayer gonna pin it to the corner and burn as much clock as possible. It's knocked out by Levering. Sullivan approaching to the net, turned away. Along the far side. Hayward sends it over. Open net for Westwood. McPherson puts it into the slot. Mara to the empty net, a little high. Sullivan racing up. That'll skip along to the corner. Hayward. Mara. Sends it over. Hayward got a piece of it. It was deflected back. Back and forth we go. Under a minute left. Coming away with it. Scardino to the empty net. Well defended by Dyson. 30 seconds left. Mara sends it out. Here's Sullivan racing in. Hayward steals it away. Hayward to McPherson. McPherson, and it's defended. Dyson again getting in front of it. And that'll do it! The Hopkinton Hillers are moving on to the Elite Eight. They take down Westwood 6-3. And you got to give credit to Westwood. They played the Hillers tough. They've had a tremendous season. But the Hopkinton Hillers, too much to handle here this afternoon. And they will move on to take on the winner of Norwood and Tewksbury. An outstanding game by the Hillers. Gritty performance. And a very well-earned win. Your player of the game, I don't think there's any doubt, Joe Carrazza, a hat trick. He was absolutely tremendous, and it felt like whenever Westwood started to get any momentum, Joe Carrazza would come through with a big goal. He is certainly the player of the game here today. But hats off again to the Westwood Wolverines on a great season. And the Hillers move along to the Elite Eight, where they will play the winner of today's Norwood and Tewksbury game. An outstanding, gritty, tough win by the Hillers here today. For John Ritz on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. We thank you for watching. The Hopkinton Hillers take down the Westwood Wolverines 6-3 in Sweet 16 action to move along to the Elite Eight. For everybody at HCAM, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you sometime soon for the Elite Eight game, which will feature the Hillers and the winner of Norwood and Tewksbury. But thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.